People behind him, the Chief Minister goes confidently and in good faith to Baling in Kedah, accompanied by Singapore's Chief Minister, Mr. David Marshall, and Dato Sir Cheng Lock Tan, to meet Chin Peng, Secretary General of the Malayan Communist Party and Malaya's public enemy #1. Much as the people of Malaya wish to end the senseless terror of the past, none desires to yield an inch to the men who committed these crimes. They have complete confidence in their elected leader in his efforts to bring peace to Malaya. The eyes of the world turned for a fateful 2 days on Baling near the Thai frontier for talks between government representatives and communist terrorist leaders. As the chief actors in the drama arrived, hopes ran high, not only among the Baling townsfolk, but among all the people of Malaya, that by some miracle the communists would repent of the evil they had done and surrender for the good of the country. The whole town flocks to the school, which has been prepared as the conference room to watch the chief ministers arrive. Tunku Abdul Rahman and Mr. David Marshall are as one in their attitude to communism, supported by Sir Cheng Lock Tan. They are prepared to give the communists a fair hearing in the hopes of a peaceful settlement. The austere conference room waits with a sense of history, while a teacher's house has been prepared to accommodate the communists. There is little ceremony in the arrival of the communist delegates. 2 ordinary police trucks with hard benches picked them up at the jungle edge and brought them into Baling. All necks craned for a glimpse of the #1 terrorist. There he is, that's him. Chin Peng, directly responsible for a brutal 7-year campaign of murder and terrorism against the ordinary people of Malaya. Propaganda Chief Chen Chan is with him, and also Abdul Rashid bin Maidin, who escaped from the Malacca detention camp in 1951. Nearly 100 pressmen and photographers wait expectantly as the talks are about to begin. The government delegation is confident, as well they might be, led by elected chief ministers with every right to speak with authority on behalf of the Malayan people. And then the communists, escorted by Mr. John Davis, the famous Force 136 guerrilla leader and former colleague of Chin Peng during the Japanese occupation. However starved his rank and file may be, it's obvious that the boss has been living well in his Siamese hideout. The communists' first demand, as expected, was for recognition of the Malayan Communist Party. This was flatly refused. They then demanded complete freedom for all terrorists should they surrender, and the right to form a new political party. These demands were also turned down. The Tunku then yielded a point that surrendered terrorists could join existing political parties once they had proved their loyalty to Malaya. But further he could not go without imperiling the country's security. The crowd and pressmen waited tense while the talks went into night session. But the communists refused to accept the amnesty terms. The amnesty means surrender, they said. We will not accept surrender at any time. We will carry on the struggle to the last man. Thus proving beyond dispute that in their lust for power, they have no care or feeling for the ordinary people who long for the end of terrorism. There was no more that the Tunku could do without endangering the people he represents and the very country itself. So the communists returned to the jungle to continue their war, or to think again, certain of one thing, that they are now dealing with the people's representatives. Meanwhile, the chief ministers give the press a full account of what happened, freely answering all their questions. The Tunku declined to call the unsatisfactory outcome a breakdown. He is confident that the communists are so anxious to end the war that they will be ready for further talks when he returns from London. I will never give in, he told them, and the people of Malaya are with him.